Well, you've probably used it by now, but artificial intelligence is showing up everywhere, from chatbots answering our questions to AI tools creating videos in seconds. But what most people never see is the massive infrastructure making all of that possible. Behind every chat and click are huge data centers. Ohio is actually a major hub. According to datacentermap.com, there are about 4,000 data centers across the country, with nearly 3,000 more either under construction or in the planning stages. Ohio is home to around 200 of them, the fifth most of any state in the country. I take a closer look at the economic promise and the growing environmental and community concerns. Artificial intelligence is becoming part of everyday life, but behind every search, image, or AI-generated video are massive data centers running around the clock.
Generating 8 images using generative AI uses as much power as charging your smartphone.
Quentin Good is a public policy research analyst. He says as AI demand grows, so does the strain on the power grid. His research found rising energy demand has extended the lifespans of at least 15 coal plants nationwide, slowing the country's transition to renewable energy.
Those 15 power plants emitted more than 65 million metric tons of greenhouse gases in 2023. So very, very significant polluters.
Ohio is already home to about 200 data centers. Many of the new developments are massive campuses spanning multiple football fields. They're drawing pushback online over environmental and health concerns and strain on local infrastructure. But some of the companies building them say they're doing their part. Microsoft, which has several new data centers planned in central Ohio, says it aims to become carbon negative by 2030. That means it would be removing more CO2 from the environment than it emits. Meanwhile, Amazon is investing billions with plans to power some operations with nuclear energy by 2050 as part of its goal to reach net zero carbon by 2040. But Good says nuclear energy comes with risks, including radioactive waste and complex safety concerns.
If we're having data centers provide their own electricity, we want to also make sure that we are having some oversight on that and that that's being done responsibly.
There's also concerns about water use. Large data centers can consume up to 5 million gallons a day. They also rely on large diesel generators, raising concerns about air pollution and noise.
Data centers are very, very loud, and if you're a neighbor, you're going to notice a data center, and you're probably not going to like living next to them. They're not a very nice neighbor.
Adding to that, Zach Schiller with Policy Matters Ohio says more transparency is needed.
So that we know what these things are going to mean before we agree to their construction. And unfortunately, in many instances, city governments or others are signing non-disclosure agreements so that we don't find out the details until late in the game, if at all.
Supporters argue the projects bring construction jobs and help position Ohio as a growing tech hub. Governor DeWine has said data centers are key to the state's economic development. Still, as AI expands across the nation, many believe communities need to be proactive so that it does more good than harm.
And I don't think it's too late. I think smart planning can make sure that we're protecting our grid, protecting consumers, protecting the environment, and at the same time, taking advantage of all the potential benefits of AI.
Lawmakers in Ohio are responding to these concerns with new legislation aimed at keeping pace with this rapid growth. House Bill 646 looks to create a data center study commission, a bipartisan panel that would examine data center growth across the state, including environmental impacts, effects on the electrical grid, water usage, noise, and effects on local economies before projects move forward. That bill is currently in committee. Some community members are wondering if we're too late, though, reacting to the AI boom rather than directing it. But Good told me if you want to get involved in these decisions, you just need to go to your local zoning meetings and make sure your voice is heard.